Howdy, Cowboys Nation. Your like and subscription to this video are essential for us. Please consider it. Thank you for your kindness. The Dallas Cowboys running team in 2023 wasn't exactly exceptional, but rather it was just average, especially when faced with the need for short gains. With Ezekiel Elliott no longer in the picture and Tony Pollard stepping into the spotlight as the starting back, the team encountered its fair share of challenges. This shift, while not directly responsible for the Cowboys' first-round playoff defeat at the hands of the Packers, certainly nudged them towards a more pass-centric approach. This tilt in strategy left the team somewhat unbalanced, despite topping the league in scoring and ranking 5th in overall yardage. Yet, in the realm of rushing yards, they landed at a modest 14th place. In the high-stakes world of NFL, the Dallas Cowboys, much like a Texas Hold'em player eyeing a winning hand, are facing a pivotal decision regarding Tony Pollard. As Pollard enters free agency this offseason, whispers are getting louder around a TNT Stadium about the possibility of the Cowboys moseying on from Pollard in pursuit of a more formidable running back. It's no secret in the Lone Star State that the Cowboys are keen on strengthening their roster. According to the odds from EmpireStakes.com, they're looking like frontrunners to lasso Saquon Barkley, the star running back from their division rival, the New York Giants. This potential move could be a game-changer for the Cowboys, giving them a new ace in their deck as they gear up for the upcoming season. The Dallas Cowboys are among 8 teams in the running for Saquon Barkley. They're positioned neck and neck with the New England Patriots, both holding 12-to-1 odds, and jointly occupy the 7th slot in this competitive pursuit for Barkley's impressive skills on the field. Saquon Barkley, celebrated as a Pro Bowl running back in 2022, faced a challenging 2023 season. The Giants' offense struggled to find its rhythm, and Barkley had to contend with an ankle injury that sidelined him for 3 games and hampered his performance for an extended period. Despite these hurdles, he managed to rack up 962 rushing yards, over 247 carries, though his average dipped to just 3.9 yards per carry by the season's end. When fully fit, Saquon Barkley ranks as one of the top running backs in the NFL, presenting a potential value deal, especially considering his less-than-stellar season with the Giants. According to Spotrac's projections, Barkley's market value is estimated at around $6.6 million annually. He's expected to attract a 3-year deal, potentially worth $20 million, making him an attractive option for teams looking to bolster their backfield without breaking the bank. Pro Football Focus takes a more optimistic view of the running back market in free agency, projecting a lucrative 2-year contract for Barkley, valued at $22 million. The renowned football analysis site ranks him as the premier running back available in this offseason's free agency. In a recent interview with USA Today, Saquon Barkley shared his steadfast ambitions. He conveyed that all his career goals are still attainable, and he is enthusiastic about competing. For Barkley, triumphing in Super Bowls continues to be a foremost objective, and these are achievements he aspires to commence in the coming year. It seems that the Dallas Cowboys and Prescott are inevitably heading towards sealing a new, extensive long-term agreement. Even considering Prescott's recent challenges during the wild-card defeat, the Cowboys find themselves in a tight spot regarding his ongoing tenure with the team. However, Drummond of USA Today considers a situation where a long-term extension remains elusive for both parties. In such a case, Prescott might consider relinquishing his no-trade clause, potentially paving the way for a profitable new deal with another team. Drummond hints that the Chicago Bears might be receptive to a quarterback exchange, trading Justin Fields for Prescott. The NFL expert opines that, to make the transaction viable, Chicago would have to add more to the offer, beginning with their 9th overall pick. Acquiring Fields carries minimal risk. His modest 2023 salary, totaling $2.3 million, including base and roster bonus, presents an ideal situation for managing Prescott's $62 million cap impact from a trade, Drummond noted in the article. This situation becomes intricate, as there exists a genuine possibility of the Bears parting ways with Fields. However, it's probable that Chicago would prefer to utilize one of their 2 top 10 selections, encompassing the first pick, to acquire a younger and more economically viable quarterback. Fields garnered a respectable 74.6 rating from Pro Football Focus for his performance this season. In contrast, Prescott secured an impressive 90.8 rating from PFF in 2023. The issue with the Prescott-Mike McCarthy duo lies in their limited postseason achievements rather than their regular season performance. Fields, in comparison, remains largely untested in the NFL playoffs. The Bears' signal caller poses a greater risk with his mobility, accumulating 657 yards and 4 touchdowns via rushes in 13 starts this season. This follows Fields' record-setting 1,143 rushing yards and 8 touchdowns in 2022. Additionally, Fields passed for 2,562 yards, notching 16 touchdowns and 9 interceptions this season. Exploring these hypotheses might be intriguing, but every indication suggests Prescott is set to ink a new deal in the upcoming months. Prescott is entering the last season of a 4-year contract valued at $160 million. Should a new agreement fail to materialize, Prescott's substantial $59.4 million cap hit in 2024 would render it extremely challenging for Dallas to assemble a competitive squad. Therefore, the necessity for a prompt resolution is evident. NFL Network's Ian Rapoport reports that Prescott is on track to sign a new contract with the Cowboys. Although the Cowboys will face some constraints in terms of cap space at the beginning of the league year, they are by no means in a dire situation. The challenge lies in determining the most effective methods and areas for cost saving. When it comes to potential player releases, keep an eye on WR Michael Gallup, LB Leighton Vander Esch, and P. Brian Unger. Releasing Gallup after June 1 would provide a significant cap relief of $9.5 million, while parting ways with Esch and Unger could free up an additional $5.5 million. This approach allows the Cowboys to comply with the salary cap at the very least. However, they also have the option to reconfigure several contracts, a strategy employed in previous instances. In this regard, the spotlight falls on guard Zach Martin. By opting for a conversion of Martin's base salary, Dallas has the potential to achieve savings of up to $13.4 million. Another notable contract that could undergo conversion is the one belonging to D.E. DeMarcus Lawrence. While retaining the soon-to-be 32-year-old player is a possibility, the team could free up an additional $7 million in cap space through a conversion. We value your feedback. Please subscribe and leave your opinion in the comments. Thank you for watching.